Hello，大家好，我是李贝，我们继续学习。OK，标准教程 HSK 6级下册，我们学到第60页，第27课。好嘞，我们学习词汇。You, I feel like you know this word. But I think we learned this word back when we learned Wong. When someone teaches you Wong, you quickly learn you as well, Jade. You. So let's go to Google image search and put in you. It's you. Yeah. All right, there you go. You, Jade. You often use the phrase, say, be you. Be you. I guess this is a dark color of jade, a dark shade of jade, jasper or something, if I remember correctly. Is it jasper? Yeah, jasper. Be you. 这个币就是雪碧的币，雪碧。Do you know what 雪碧 is? This is 雪碧. Oh, it kind of makes sense, right? Because the can is green. And B. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Snow green. Yeah, okay. I'm just appreciating the logo. Not the logo, the design. There's another B, which we're going to encounter. And the other B was it UB? UB. Yeah. Jade annulus. UB. This is a different B. All right. You. What else do you need to know about you? It's jade. It's this object. Can you say you? Oh, there's Yumi. Yeah, Yumi. Why is it called Yumi? I have no idea. It doesn't make much sense. Jade rice. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Yumi fen, you mean 淀粉, like cornstarch, corn flour, corn oil, corn bamboo. No, it's jade bamboo. Usual. I have no idea what the usual. That is usual. I guess this is used in traditional Chinese medicine or cooking or something. Yumiao, yulanhua, jade orchid. Yu gui gou. Yu gui gou. Oh, okay, presumably this is Yu gui gou. Yu gui gou. The name of this character. And Yu Zhao Ling. So this is this character's name. Yu Zhao Ling. Oh, yeah. Yu Zhao Ling. Huh. I have no idea who that is. All right. You. All right, we know this one now. Okay, 答复. 答复. Yeah, you've probably encountered 答应. Kind of similar, but it's similar and different. 答应, right? Is the pronunciation different? Maybe what's that? 单词本. Why aren't you working? Is it my Wi-Fi? Oh, yeah, it's my Wi-Fi. All right. It's constantly going on and off, I'm afraid. 答复, 答, 回答的答. 复. Not sure about the 复. I know it's used in words like 复, but I don't think that's a relevant definition here. 答复. All right, so let's look at 答 first. Is it 答应的答? Maybe it's not. Is it 答应 is first tone, is it? 答应. Yeah, 答应. Okay, so let's not get those confused. So 答应, first tone. This is when someone suggests something and you agree. 答应. 没有答应. Oh, no response. Okay. 我答应了好几声他才听见. Okay, I answered 3 times before Hermie. Okay. So 答复二声四声。What is the 答 in 答复 then? Where is 答复 on the list? No. But there are two definitions of 答, both second tone. There will be different definitions for first tone. 用口说，笔写或行动回应对方。Yeah, it'll be that one. So this is reply to 对方, your counterpart, whoever's speaking. So, 回报, oh, that's different. 回报is kind of repay. 回报他人给予自己的恩惠好处。So someone does you a favor or something good for you, and you repay them in kind. Yeah, so there are two, maybe both of them actually, in 答复. Yeah. No. 我想想. No, there's 回报, right? Yeah, maybe it's only the first one. I think it's only the first one. 回答问题或要求. So reply to a question and or request. 对群众的来信要及时答复. Alright, so maybe they're talking about a politician who's got a question from the public and needs to timely reply to said question. All right, and this is the noun version. So it's the same thing, just a noun version. 不要写作答复. Okay, that's not going to happen. 满意的答复, a satisfactory answer. 请尽早答复. 请尽早答复. All right. So let's go. Well, my Wi-Fi will be fine now. 答复. Okay, 答复, answer. So my understanding with 答复 and 回答, you 回答问题. Maybe your teacher will ask you a question and you will 回答. I think this is kind of immediate. It's like 6加6等于什么? 你12. 我的回答. 我回答12. 对不起，回答10步. So this is using it as a noun. 理查德没有兴趣回答. Yeah, this is a verb. So he's not interested in replying or answering a question. 几乎没有动嘴回答. Didn't 动嘴 move your mouth. Like didn't bother replying. 几乎没人. So almost nobody replied. 问题的措辞, the wording of the questions, 会影响人们的回答. Yeah. So I think, so 回答 seems more like there must be a specific question, like what's 5 times 5? Rather than 回复, I reply to your email. 回复邮件. Reply to an email. 回复邮件. But we're looking at 答复. Well, how is this used? We need context. They all seem to be both verbs and nouns, and they both mean reply, but just used in different context. 我们要直接的答复，不要绕弯. No, I said it right. 绕弯. All right, straight answers. 答复. Yeah, reply to in an email header. Okay. Well, I'm not going to check my email if I've got that in there while I'm recording a video. 他们真无理. 他们真无理，连个答复也不给我. So they're really, well, they've got a liberty. Yeah, they're impolite, really impolite. They didn't even reply. 他没有对这个问题做出满意的答复。So they did not, in response to this question, 做出满意的答复, give an adequate answer. So that's interesting because 满意的答复. So this is 令观众不是观众观听者满意. So this is describing the answer. Didn't give an adequate answer. So if the answer is 满意, if it has the property of being 满意, then it causes the person listening to it to be 满意, I guess. 满意. Can that describe an answer? 满意就令我满意的答复。他的答复丝毫没有满足我的好奇心。His answer. All right, let's go to the audience. And by audience, I mean ChatGPT. Can you... Oh, dear. All right, I have to edit that out. Why did it do that? Let me get a note. Just put a note on my hand to edit that out. Can you explain the different contexts in which 回答答复 and what's the other one? 回复 okay, arising. Oh, all right. Come on, you can do it. Come on. I have to refresh the page. So did it come up? Yeah. ChatGPT is changing all the time. 回复 No, 回答回答主要用在口语或书面中 Okay, so that's like everything. 直接回答问题直接回答 directly answer a question 或询问的场合 Yeah, fair enough. 通常是对某个具体问题的直接回复回应 Forget about 回应 Yeah, so the teacher asks you what's 5 times 5? 5乘以5等于什么？我的回答是No, 25对吗？老师问他为什么迟到，他没有回答。So, okay, so there was no reply. You kind of expect an immediate reply. 在采访中，他对每个问题都做出了详细的回答。So at the 采访 interview, she replied to every meeting. Well, she, in response to every question, sorry, question not me, gave a detailed answer. Yeah, okay. 答复通常用在比较正式和书面场合中，常见于公文、信件、邮件等回复中。回复 We haven't got to that yet. 多指对请求、询问、建议等的回应。So this is a response. I guess this is kind of like you don't respond immediately. You want to give your proper thoughts. Something like that. 例句对于他的申请，我们会尽快给你答复。Yeah, so I don't know the answer right now. I'm going to have to think about it. So your application may or may not be successful or may need other information. 公司收到了客户的投诉，并在3天内做出了答复。All right, fair enough. Replied within 3 days of receiving the complaint. 回复 回复多用于口语和书面语中. All right. What does that mean? Like, as opposed to oral and written Chinese, what else is there? Like, I don't know, do people communicate by pure thought or something like that? What else is there? 主要指对短信、邮件、评论等的回应。语气较为口语化，使用范围广。All right, so it's just a response. It's not necessarily an answer to a question. It's like you said X, I say Y, that kind of thing, I guess. 我发了一条短信给他，他很快就回复了。So replied to my message. My message may not have been a question. It's like, I don't know, 恭喜你。他会说谢谢。你在论坛，他在论坛上的提问，我已经回复了，请查收。So this is check your, no, it's check and receive. So maybe you want to go and check your email inbox or something. You check it and then you'll receive the reply. ChatGPT didn't give me much about context, really. Like, can you give me a fictional context for each one, please? 老师说，这道题谁能解答？解答 is like solve a problem, so presumably it's like a maths question. 老师，我知道答案，那你来说一下。答案是42。非常好，谢谢你的回答。Yeah, that's really good. 回答。So the 答案是2。Yeah, so this is a noun, not a verb. 回答 is a noun and a verb. 谢谢你的回答。All right, so 经理秘书。今天会议的主要议题是讨论那封来自 XYZ 公司的合作申请信。秘书说，他们希望我们在下周前给出答复。So they expect us to, or hope we will reply before next week. 经理，好的，会议结束后，请整理我们的讨论内容，并起草一份正式的答复信。So 起草 this is a word meaning to like create kind of like a first draft or something like that. So whip up a first draft of an official response to whatever, to the clients, was it? This company's collaboration application. All right. Okay, 用户 A, 用户 B. 有人知道这款游戏怎么通关吗？通关 would be turn off, I guess. Oh no, finish. Does anyone know how to finish this game? 我知道，我来帮你。Okay, so this is 用户 B's 回复。你需要找到隐藏的钥匙，然后打开秘密通道。Open the secret passage. 太感谢了。All right, so this is the same person as this. All right. All right, what's next? 得罪. Yeah, 得罪. 得罪 meaning to offend. I don't know why it's 得罪. 我得罪别人. So they are 得罪, right? 得 receive offense. Then she, yeah, 得罪. There are other words you can say this. Say similar things. 得罪. So if I say what, can I say 我得罪了? No. 我得罪了他,得罪别人. I don't think you can use it without a target, right? 得罪他的老板,得罪了也不知道他得罪了他什么. Oh, it can take two objects. All right, we'll look at that in a second. 得罪人,得罪了我们,得罪了上司,得罪你,得罪了达西生, no, 达西先生. Offend Mr. Darcy. Oh, this is a Pride and Prejudice quote, is it? 免得我得罪你,得罪老朋友,得罪了上帝,得罪别人. All right. So with 得罪, can it be used with 0, 1, and or 2 objects? This is an object. So yeah, I think the answer is no. It has to have an object. I think it has to have an object. 得罪了老板,得罪了小王. Yeah, that's one object. 得罪了老板和同事. Oh, okay, that's cheating. They kind of come together as one object. What is this? Why did we have a second one? 得罪人,得罪人,得罪客户,得罪了邻居. So, I mean, like, so how do I explain this? So I can't say 我得罪了, right? I can't. No, I don't think you can just say this. You have to add an up. This isn't helpful. So let's go to Google. 我得罪. Tian is God here, right? This is the Bible. Okay. I'm like, what? 我得罪了你,我得罪了你,得罪了你,得罪了你,得罪了你. Oh, this is the ni. This is the pronoun for deities. I think it's only used in the Bible. I don't recall this in other religions. All right. Yeah. All right. Oh, sorry, that's a different one. All right, can you help me figure out 得罪? 得罪, 介意, not 罪犯, 冒犯. Let's put it like that. 得罪指的是冒犯和触怒某人，通常是由于行为或言语引起对方的不快。All right, it's like 惹人生气。我无意中得罪了他。Yeah, I think it must be like this. Because we saw that example here that confused me. Wherever it was, 得罪你什么? Something like that. So can you say something like 得罪你不满意? Something like that. 得罪了自己. Can you offend yourself? Is that possible? Maybe. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. Okay, 例句. We saw that one, right? 得罪了他，也得罪人，结果得罪了他。Yeah. So whatever reasons. 介意 is 我介意 I object to something, or I take offense of something, or care about. 我介意. So maybe someone goes into a restaurant and says, 我抽烟有人介意吗? And you might raise your hand and say, 我介意。如果你介意的话，我可以不提这件事。So if you object, we don't have to discuss this matter. Fair enough. 我很介意别人批评他的工作。So he objects to people criticizing his work. Here it's not clear whether work implies his employment or if it implies some task he has done at work. There's a difference between 一份工作 and 一项工作。一份工作. This is a job, right? So you would search for a job at sites like this, it looks like. And 一项工作. Whoops. 一项工作. And this is like a job in the sense of a task that needs to be done for your employment. Yeah. So, yeah, here is a task. Someone's already asked it here. 一项运动一下. So, yeah. So that, in that sense, 介意别人批评他的工作. So it's not clear whether they're criticizing his job, like his profession. Maybe he's like a mad scientist or something like this, and quite dubiously ethical. And they're criticizing that. Or maybe they're criticizing he did not do a certain task well. Maybe he's a welder and it's like, oh, your welding's not that good, is it? Something like that. Or when you welded this time, ain't very good. 你介意我抽烟吗？我介意，我不喜欢。冒犯 Yeah, what's the difference between 冒犯 and 得罪? Maybe it's different target. If 我冒犯了你, so I offended you, whereas 我得罪了你, I caused you to have offense. Maybe it's like I'm blaming you for being offended or something. I don't know. 指言语或行为不礼貌，使他人感到被侮辱和不尊重，通常是无意的。All right. Depends what country you come from, I guess. 对不起，我不是故意要冒犯你的。Fair enough. 也不是故意的，我不是故意的。他的一些评论可能会冒犯到某些人。His remarks can 某些人。His remarks could offend many people. Yeah. 请注意你的言辞，以免冒犯别人。So here you could use 得罪, right? Maybe 冒犯. 冒犯 sounds stronger to me than 得罪. To offend someone, make a faux pas. We know this. So more examples. 他那天的会议上得罪了老板. Okay, offended the boss. I still don't know the difference between 得罪 and 冒犯, but anyway. 他很介意. Yeah, so this one's totally different from those two because 我得罪了他，我冒犯了他，但是that means I offended someone. And then 所以他介意我这样说. He objects to me talking like that. Yeah. Oh, here we go. We've got some plays. 你今天为什么 不和大家一起吃午饭。我昨天说话不小心得罪了几个人。All right. So I'm not sure if Xiaoli is trying to be cautious and not offending them again, or got in trouble and is being punished. All right, what about this one? 你介意我迟到了吗？没关系，我理解你有事。你 So this is kind of different, isn't it? I wasn't expecting that one. Okay. 冒犯。小张说，昨天的聚会上，你为什么那么生气？他的话太冒犯了。Wait, can you use this as an adjective? 我实在忍不住。That seems very adjective-y. I don't think it's an adjective. 得罪。It seems to me that 得罪 and 冒犯 are largely interchangeable, but 冒犯 sounds more severe to me. 你说的对。Yeah, I think they mean the same thing. They have the same grammar. So both are verbs, and I think you cannot use them without an object. 冒犯。But 冒犯 it seems stronger because the person is taking the blame. The person doing the offending seems to be taking the blame, whereas 得罪 seems to be like the person being offended is kind of the weight is more on them, I guess. 我无意中得罪了他，他现在不跟我说话了。Fair enough. 他那样做很容易得罪人。小张在会议上说话太直接，得罪了不少同事。太直接 You are too honest. It's kind of funny how being honest can sometimes, or too direct, I guess. Like, all right. 对不起，我不是故意要冒罪你的，请你原谅我。他的一些言论，明显冒犯了在场的所有人。我们需要注意言辞，以免冒犯我们的客人。ChatGPT is writing a lot more these days, rather than being succinct. It's because I mentioned it before. 小李今天怎么不知道不和我们一起去 We said that one. All right. Would you agree that with 得罪 the weight of the sentiment is with the person being offended, whereas with 冒犯 the weight / blame is with the person who is offending someone else. 在使用时，有时候会反映出不同的侧重点。So this is a no. ChatGPT does not agree with me but doesn't just blatantly say it. 它太不直接了。侧重点，得罪，更侧重于被冒犯者的感受。The emotions stirred up by the offender. Offender in the sense of the person causing offense. 强调的是结果及他人的不快和愤怒。All right. OK， 冒犯强调的是因为不礼貌、不当，this is 不得体、不恰当，对吗？突出的是冒犯者的责任过错。Yeah. So I think maybe ChatGPT is agreeing with me then. So the emphasis is pointing out the person who did the offending is at fault. Whereas this one, it's kind of, I was offended. This is, he was offensive. So, what the? All right. What's next? 大臣. Yeah, 大臣 is a minister. Usually in like ancient Chinese history, 大臣. I think there's still ministers nowadays. But I usually encounter this word in context of ministers. Is it my Wi-Fi? No. Give me images of 大臣. I don't think it's my Wi-Fi. Go to Baidu. Baidu is not opening. Okay, it's my Wi-Fi. 大臣. If you look at some of my old videos, yeah, I read 是大臣. It's a novel. It's a novelization of the show Yes Minister. 是大臣, right? Yeah, so if you go and look at some of my old videos, you'll find them. 大臣. So these are 大臣, Japanese 大臣. 吴大臣. All right. So I don't recognize these people. I reckon it's the former Japanese Prime Minister, right? All right, so it seems I'm a bit worried. So the thing is, Japanese characters and Chinese characters overlap quite heavily. What this means is that I can search for a word in Chinese and get a lot of hits for Japanese. That does not necessarily imply that word exists in Chinese. It could just exist in Japanese. But there are overlaps in Japanese and Chinese, like common words. I remember when I went to Sendai, yeah, and I was surprised I could read a fair amount of what was on the signage. Yeah. So this is Yes Minister. I like Sir Humphrey Appleby. He's hilarious. 没有，一定要看内阁大臣的安全档案。Always send for cabinet ministers MI5 files. That's a bit different, isn't it? 如果你想嚼乐子的话 you enjoy a good laugh. All right. 你唯一拿到1分 no 你唯一拿到1分的机会 The only way you could get hold of a copy 是有人误把它随处乱丢 if someone wants to leave it lying about by mistake. Yeah, I presume that is a hint that he is leaving a document lying about. Yeah. There's a lot of things that are kind of behind the scenes. And there's a novelization. Oh, yeah. Novelization. My cover didn't look like that, but presumably, yeah, this is what mine looked like. 是大臣. And yeah, you can read about Hacker and Sir Humphrey Appleby and their hijinks in the novelization. This is 大臣. There's also 是首相. 首相 is, yes, prime minister. 首相. Who's the prime minister at the moment? I saw him in the rain not that long ago. 首相. I don't know his name. I don't pay that much attention. Who was the last one? Boris Johnson. I think Boris Johnson was the last one I remember. Rishi Sunak. Who are these people? Who is that? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't pay much attention to British politics. 首相. So 大臣 is a minister, quite often used when you'll encounter it a lot in your when you're reading about past kind of emperors and so on and their ministers. Next is 对策. So you probably know 政策. It's like policy and that sort of thing. 对策. The 对 implies a kind of countermeasure. 对策. Yeah, this is a famous kind of saying in China. It's a little bit, what's the word, sarcastic maybe? 上有政策. 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 下有对策. Yeah, there it is. The higher ups have policies, the lower downs have their own ways of getting around them. Yeah, this happens a lot because you hear these announcements on the news or whatever that there's these big sweeping changes and you think, okay, we're going to have this big major reform. But when you get down to the lower levels, everyone's just doing the same thing but somehow defining it as satisfying these major changes. So nothing changes. That's kind of how it feels at times. I think that's what it means. It's just somehow explaining what you're already going to do satisfies the what you've been told to do. 对策. So 上, this 上 would represent 上级, like the higher ups. 有政策, they have policies and so on. But 下 would be 下属下级, the subordinates. 有对策. So higher ups have policies, lower downs have countermeasures, and nothing ever gets done. It's very much like Yes Minister. Yeah. Do they have an explanation? We'll click here and take a quick look. 上有政策，下有对策。上有政策，下有对策是当前有近十几年的历史，普遍存在于中国各级党委和政府工作中的一种极其不良的现象。OK， 该现象在中国常体现为下级违反上级的极多政策。Yeah, so they just kind of violate the policy, but then, 法规乃至法律. So they're violating their superior's policy, 法规, statutes, laws. 有令不行，有禁不止. That sounds like, okay, 有令不行. So if you have an order, you don't carry it out. And if you have a prohibition, you don't stop. Yeah. 在贯彻执行政策部署上打折扣。So yeah. Okay, maybe you do some kind of perfunctory amount of this thing you're told to do, and then just say, yeah, we did it, look. 而领导视察等检查早有通知下来，下级便会充分 准备造假瞒天过海 What is this 瞒天过海 To cross the sea by a trick 瞒天过海 To achieve one's aim by underhanded means 不了了之 So to solve a problem without solving it 不了了之 They don't do anything, nothing changes. They're just getting told to do this, but they never do. And that's one of the things you see on the news. Like on Western news, they'll say there's these major new policies, and you're kind of like, yeah, this is what really happens. 而即便走漏了风声，下级可以通过 what's this 通过谄媚上级的方式瞒下去，最后必然有更高的上级不知情。几十年呢，这种现象都顺理成章 ，only to be expected，顺理成章的存在了下去。Yeah. So basically the higher ups have these kind of policies and whatever goals they want to achieve. And by the time you've gotten down a few layers, it's like, what? Yeah. So 对策 countermeasure. What other countermeasure words are there? 最明智的对策是 what's that character? 缄口不语. The wisest course would be to say nothing. So this is say nothing. So the wisest countermeasure or way of dealing with the situation, I guess. 这个世界上没有速效对策. So yeah, quick fixes. 速效, 速 meaning fast and 快速, 对吗？飞速。效 meaning effective, so fast and effective countermeasures. Quick fixes. Yeah, I don't like quick fixes. Quick fixes, it's like, I don't know, you don't really understand the problem, so yeah. There's no way on earth you will actually fix the problem if you can't even be bothered thinking about it properly. Quick fixes. It's what you do when you don't care. All right. Is this my Wi-Fi again? Not really. 然而，两人都没有提出新的对策 new countermeasures, new approaches. Maybe that's kind of similar to 办法 here. 涉及到对策what's this? 对策略规划 no 略规则的条件 So this 规则 is being used as a verb, is it? Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's skip that one. I'm not sure that that's best. Not sure how good that sentence is. 我提问，做好准备，并想好应答对策，应答 to reply, yet another to reply. Yeah. All right. 对策一，每小时中，图题，no，每小时中途休息2次，中途 midway. All right. So you get the idea. The countermeasures. So there's some problem, some problem, and you're making countermeasures to this. It's kind of like 办法, but yeah. 提议 propose, suggest, also proposal and suggestion, right? 提议 meaning to raise a question quite often. 提议他的提议这项提议被断然否决 decisively rejected. Okay, so this proposal. Your proposal is acceptable. What was that? That's from Men in Black, right? You can have my gun when you pry it from my cold, dead hands. Your proposal is acceptable. And then the alien eats the guy. 这些提议缺少细节. So the proposal lacks detail. 提议 suggestion. 提议. So kind of a raised suggestion, proposal. 他提议查禁这本书, proposing to 查禁. Why would they put 查? 禁 meaning to ban, but why is 查 in there? I don't know. Why is 查 in 查禁? Propose to ban the book. Why is 查 in 查禁? "查禁中的查是指调查 ，OK， 检查或审查的意思。So we're investigating and banning something. 查禁一批非法出版物。So illegally 出版 illegally published materials. 查禁毒品交易. So maybe it's like investigate and ban. But of course it's banned, right? So maybe it's to investigate, thereby inhibit or thwart. 海关官员查禁了一批走私的奢侈品. All right. So it's not just, it doesn't seem just banning, it seems to actually be actively preventing it. All right. 提议, that's fine. 请教. 请教. Yeah. 请教. 请 meaning here means to ask for. 教 meaning for advice, like 教 to teach. So you're requesting someone teach you something. 请教. Yeah, you can use it with your teacher, but you can use it in more generally as well. 请教. So usually it's like 请教一下. Maybe you ask someone for help on how to solve a problem or do something. 他不屑于向自己的儿子请教. He disdained. 不屑 disdained. So he didn't want to ask his son for help. 我想请教. Yeah, 想请教一下. Can you give me some advice? 你在用英语写作时，如何才能把自己的想法表达清楚? So how can I express? When you're writing English, how can one express themselves clear? Yeah. So the pronoun here is different. I'd like to ask you. Yeah, here it's kind of like, how does one make themselves clear? 你需要向一位训练有素的顾问训练有素 素 would be like 素质 something like that. 有素 this kind of trained. Okay, 有素训练有素的顾问 consultant. 请教你的问题. Oh, so you can use it with an object. 请教你的问题. 请教问题. 请教问题. Okay. Yeah, 请教老师. 请教. Yeah. You often say 请教一下. 一下. 请教一下. 请教一下. 你可以请教一下这个吗? Okay. 这方面他应当 he ought to 请教一下这个人. Tony Blair. Oh, I know this one. Another prime minister. All right. That is 请教. Next is 实力. 实力 is like power in the sense of like, you can have military power or this sort of thing, physical power. 实力. Maybe there's other forms like soft power. cultural power, this sort of thing. 实力，实力。他们军事实力较强。So this is their military strength is powerful. 经济实力 economic strength. We said military strength. Okay, 手指实力。all right. 中国 yeah, 软实力 soft power. So this is the kind of thing you have like cultural influence. So maybe most people, most kind of people around the world are influenced by, say, Hollywood movies. 软实力之硬 the strength of soft power. I just want to look at that image. Open image. Why can I not look at this image? Oh, maybe it's not really an image. I want to look at the image. Oh, open image, new tab. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, so China has pandas. Sumo. What is that? Oh, that's sumo. That's a sumo. What's sumo in Chinese? I don't know. India has, is this the dress? The sahi? Or I think it's called sahi. I'm not sure. Okay, Australia has kangaroos. Brazil has the carnival. America has cowboys. And, oh yeah, Spain has the bulls. What is it? The matadors. Yeah. So there's different countries with their different influences. There's soft influences, cultural influences. 颇具实力. This is just powerful. Oh, 颇具实力. So 具 here meaning to possess. 颇 adds is kind of an intensifier, right? So has quite some power. 造船厂 make ship factory, make ship factory or shipyard, I guess. So a powerful shipyard, etc., etc. Different types of 实力 in different types of context. All right, 慷慨. Yeah, I get this one mixed up a lot. 慷慨, generous. 慷慨. There are other words you can say, like 大方. Is it this one? 大方. The second 大方. Okay, 大方. Maybe they come together. 慷慨. Yeah, so if you're handwriting, it is much easier to handwrite 大方 rather than 慷慨. Come on. Is it my Wi-Fi? Yeah, it's my Wi-Fi. All right, let's go to Pleco and look up 慷慨. 慷慨. 满怀正气, 情绪 激昂. So this is not just generous then. 满怀正气, 正气 is like proper or formal or something. Yeah, maybe this one. Unyielding integrity. 情绪激昂. What is 激昂? Roused. All right. 慷慨就义, 慷慨陈词. Yeah, this is quite abstract. I'm not so easy with that. 不吝啬, is it 吝啬? 吝啬. 二声四声对吗? 四声. 不吝啬, 不吝啬. 吝啬 is stingy. 肯用钱物助人. So willing to 肯 is willing, right? 愿意. So willing to use money and resources to help others. 为人慷慨, 慷慨相助. 慷慨悲歌. Oh, this is the first one. I don't know this one. It's not on this list. Both are adjectives, right? Yeah, both are adjectives. 慷慨悲歌，慷慨陈词，慷慨的歌声. So there's another meaning. This probably is why I don't really full grasp on this, because I've only ever learned this one, generous, liberal. So when I'm doing my reading, yeah, I get, you know, I've always sort of meant this, and then I get confused when I encounter the other one. So it's like, oh, maybe I don't fully understand it. But honestly, it's an adjective, and pretty much adjectives you can kind of just ignore in your reading, and it doesn't really interfere that much. 他为人慷慨大方. Yeah, there is a 大方, 大方. Yeah, generous. There's also fervent. It seems like I should learn this second meaning. So let's go back over here. 慷慨. Can you help me understand the two meanings of 慷慨, please? 当然可以。慷慨这个词在中文中有两个主要的意思，分别是体大方、无私和激昂。We saw that again in passion. 大方 and 激昂 are kind of different. 慷慨的情感。Yeah, so this is generous and selfless, or unselfish. Maybe altruistic is even better again. 他对朋友非常慷慨，总是愿意帮助他。Okay, so this is like, this isn't just giving them money or something. Here's $10. Go buy an ice cream or something. It's actually helping them. 他对慈善活动中捐赠了大量钱财，真是个慷慨的人。All right, so she's donating a lot of money and finances, just money will do, to a charitable event. 公司老板慷慨解囊. What is 解囊? Loosen one's purse. Oh, the 囊 represents like a pocket. What's the word? A satchel in which you contain have money. Well, I suppose we have the word purse. So you can say purse. 慷慨解囊. Okay, I like this phrase. 资助了多所希望小学的建设。多所希望. So this 所 just means caution. The next word is a verb, right? It doesn't actually have any meaning. Particle introducing a relative clause or particle. Something like that. So people, children who are hoping for 建设. No. So people who, yeah, so hope, maybe 多所希望. So the hopes, the myriad hopes of people, myriad hopes that the school will be built, something like that. And the second one is a little bit different. So this is fervent, vehement, fervent. All right. 在纪念大会上，他发表了慷慨激昂的演讲，激励了在场的所有人。All right. 战士们怀着慷慨赴死的精神，奋勇向前。赴死。So they're so passionate about what they're doing, presumably about going to war, that they're willing to die. 赴死 a kind of, all right. 他的文章充满了慷慨激昂的情感，让读者深受感染。All right. So 慷慨激昂的情感. So impassioned, vehement emotions. All right. So it seems we need to note down that second meaning. So the 慷慨, let's say vehement or fervent. I don't say vehement in my normal life. All right, 慷慨, vehement, fervent. All right, 亏待. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, I look at this, I'm like, no, I didn't even realize this existed. I have studied it, obviously. However, it's like I've long since forgotten. 亏待. 亏待. To treat someone unfairly. All right. It's like 不公平的对待. If I look it up in the dictionary, will it say 不公平的对待? 亏待. Mm. 待人不尽心和委屈的人，不尽心。So treat people non-wholeheartedly, or 委屈 or 委屈. What do you reckon? Wrong. You wrong them. Yeah, you wrong them. 我可从来没亏待过你。亏待。你到我这里来，我能亏待你吗？ So this is a rhetorical question, right? 亏待。Yeah. Whoops. 亏待。亏待这个词的意思是觉对别人不好，或者是没有公平公正的对待某人。通常包含有欠缺关心，照顾不周，所以不周比不周到的意思，对吗？不周 faultless, inconsiderate maybe. 不周和不公平待遇的意思。Okay. 对待。No, I just want examples. 我这个more manifesto here. OK, 家庭成景。父母，我们一定要好好照顾孩子，不能亏待他们。Alright, fair enough. You didn't use 亏待。亏待钱。孩子，谢谢爸爸妈妈，这些年来你们一直对我很好，从未亏待过我。Yes, children totally talk like that. OK, 老板，公司不会亏待那些为公司做出贡献的员工。So, 亏待员工。To treat shabbily or unfairly the workers. 员工，我在这里工作了5年，no 5年 ，sorry， 老板从来没有亏待过我。Doubt 朋友 A， 这次旅行你负责订酒店吧。放心，我一定会选个好地方，保证不会亏待你。Yeah, all right. Let's not read all of that. All right, next is 动身. Yeah, 动身, move your body. It means to get started. Set off, set out. Yeah, this is mean to start doing something with your body. Actually, it would be more like to set off on a journey or something like that. 动身. In English, you would say, oh, let's make a move, something like that. 动身. What do they translate to? Go on a journey to leave. 动身. Yeah. 我们次日确实要动身回家 on the morrow. Yeah, so 动身回家, like we make a move going home, like 动身. Yeah. So in English you say let's make a move. Let's make a move. It's not in here. Should we make a move? Something like should we make a move? This one. Make a move to leave a place. This one. 动身. That's how I tend to think of it. 动身. Yeah, for distant place. Yeah, for there's going to be some travel time involved, I guess. 匆忙动身. I'm in a hurry to leave. 他动身走很长的路回家了。No, 他动身走了很长的路回家了。You gotta get your pauses right. 当他动身离开家时，他的父母跟他吻别。So 吻 meaning to kiss, and 别 is like 告别 to say goodbye. 吻别。Okay, so maybe 吻别 and 告别. The 告 is to say goodbye through words, whereas 吻别 is to say goodbye through kissing. What else is there? Are there other ones? 交别. Maybe. 交别. I'm just guessing, but 别招他身体. No. No, it doesn't exist. Just guessing. 我们现在该动身了. We ought to be vamonos. Is it vamonos? Let's vamonos. Let's make a move. Yeah, 早点动身, set off early. The other one is 动手. So 动手, we studied this before, right? This is to start, to get to work, right? So we've made all these plans, we've got to do all these tasks. Well, better get started, better 动手. 我们动手 means kind of to get started, really, to set about. There is also the other meaning, 动手, to punch. Yeah. That's another meaning again. Okay. So, what would you to set? Is there another? Is there a 出场? Is this a word? Not sure. Maybe I'm making this up. No. Is there a word meaning to set off using the character 成? So you can say 专程, that's a special purpose trip. 启程, oh yeah, 启程, this one. I knew there was one. 启程. 启程, to set out on a journey, 启程. Yeah. Clever girl. All right. So there was 启程. Let's put that down there as well. Kind of a synonym. 启程. All right, what's next? 磋商. We discussed that one already. 磋商. So to consult, usually it's pretty formal consultation, and I believe it requires multiple back and forths. 磋商. Should we look at images? Yeah, this sort of thing. 磋商. In a business, this looks like a political context. I get the feeling this is China? No, there's an American flag there. So Wait, this side is China. No, I'm confused. They don't look very Chinese. Maybe they're all just mixed in together. So this is like Chinese and American ambassadors or diplomats or whatever. Don't ask me, I'm not an expert on this. But they're 磋商营，他们在磋商进行也美方对磋商高度重视。Okay, so the American side, oh no, that's not a full sentence. 现场传出信息，美方对 okay, the American side 对磋商 in regards to the negotiations 高度重视 so value them highly. Yeah, so the American side values these negotiations highly. I'm not sure why they say 美方 and don't say 中方 or 中美方. But anyway, 磋商 various negotiation. 磋商 again, America, China. So it seems like it's quite often, well, America and China, but international. Is it Chile? No, it's Malaysia. Sorry. Malaysia and China. I don't know what this event is. All right. 磋商. 搓, why is they use 搓? I don't know. I don't think I recall. It's not the same 搓 as in 搓手, right? 搓手 is a different character, right? 搓手的搓, yeah, it's a different character. 搓手 is this one. 磋商 is a different character. Yeah, different character. So, whoops. I don't recall ever encountering this. Grind and polish ivory. Ah. So meaning grind. So it emphasizes a long grind of negotiations. 搓. Yeah, I have a feeling it's basically just used in 磋商 and not much else. All right, 荣幸. There's 荣幸 and there's 荣誉. What's the difference between 荣幸 and 荣誉? Not really sure, honestly. 荣幸, it says adjective. Is it really an adjective? I thought it was a noun. Is it really an adjective? 荣幸. Maybe that's the difference between 荣誉 and 荣幸. 荣幸. It is an adjective. 光荣而幸运. All right, 光荣 is like glory. 幸运 is good luck, right? Glory. 幸运. Be honored. A verbjective, as I call them. Polite. 深感荣幸. 承蒙光临. I don't know what that is. Is it just a fancy way of saying something? 承蒙. Yeah, be granted your presence. 不胜荣幸. 不胜荣幸. Indeed. All right. Very fancy. 今天很荣幸能参加你们的年会. It is my honor to attend this like 晚会 banquet or something. What would you translate it? Evening party? Yeah, maybe it's just a 会 that is organized at night. 晚会. Do you have a 午会? 早会? I don't think those exist. Why is there a 晚会? Okay, so it is an adjective. 荣誉 is a noun. Okay, 荣誉 is a noun. 光荣和光荣的名誉. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? This is a noun. 个人荣誉. 爱护集体的荣誉. 为祖国赢得荣誉. Win glory, win honor for one's country. All right, 荣幸. 荣幸. All right, let's look at some examples. 荣幸. This 幸 is 幸运的幸，幸幸福对吗？幸福，幸福的幸。Okay, 荣幸。Yeah, my Wi-Fi is like this. I'm sorry. 荣幸. So different parts of speech. This is an adjective. But 很荣幸，今天很荣幸。Yeah, but that's more like a verb, isn't it? 很荣幸能参加 I am honored. Yeah, verbjectives. As only I call them at this stage. Maybe it'll catch on. 女王驾临时 No, 驾临, what is 驾临? So these are these fancy words you use to address the queen. 女王驾临使我们不胜荣幸. Yeah. So basically, don't use this phrase unless you're meeting some kind of dignitary. Is that the idea? 今晚我的荣幸 No, 今晚我们荣幸的请来李教授给我们讲话. So Professor Lee is going to, I don't know, give a lecture, give a speech. It is our honor. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I would use that word very often. All right. There doesn't seem to be many words on this page compared to other pages. Yeah, here, this page has 22 words. There's 50 all up. Takes a while to get through them. Okay, 转达. 转达. So my impression is I have something. I want you to give this to a third party. So I get you to 转达. I think it's usually information. There's another word, 烧. Yeah, I don't quite know the difference. We're getting to the words which are pretty rare. Can you explain 转达 and 烧, please? 转达, to pass on, to convey, to communicate, and 烧, to bring something to deliver. Oh, okay, so this is more like, this is information, and this is a physical letter. Okay, 请你帮我转达对他的新年祝福. Oh, okay, so it's like, so say Happy New Year for me. All right. 他让我转达他对大家的感谢. Okay, so pass on my thanks to everyone. So he got me to pass on his thanks. 会议结束后，我会转达你的意见给领导. So when the meeting is finished, I will pass on your ideas to the boss, to the leader. Okay. So 转达 is a message. It's like information or, yeah, this sort of thing. It's not a physical object. 烧, I think, is a physical object. 就顺便, yeah, this is another one. It's like, oh, you happen to be going there. Can you deliver this for me? Because I want to deliver this there. 就顺便携带某物品或传递. Oh, that's another one. 传递. Yeah, let's think about that one as well. 传递某消息. So you can 传递消息. So 烧 may not be tangible, may not be physical. 通常是非正式和顺便的行为. Okay, unofficial or in passing. 我明天去你家附近，可以顺便捎些东西给你. Yeah, I was just in the area. I bought you some tomatoes or something, I guess. So this is 东西, this is like tangible objects. 如果你去市中心，能不能帮我捎个包裹？ So if you're going to the city center, can you take a 包裹 package? 他出差时顺便捎了一封信给我。So 出差, so he's probably going to another city or maybe even another country, and he's taking a letter to give to me. All right. 捎带, 捎信, 交换. So we'll go back here. 传达问候. So this is send my greetings. 传达消息, to convey information. 传达意见, to convey ideas. Okay. So can shall can shall be used for intangible things like greetings or ideas? So ChatGPT says yes. 捎个问候，帮我捎个问候。I half believe and half disbelieve. 帮我捎个问候。There it is. 我半信半疑。But there it is. 捎。Maybe this is somewhat metaphorical though. 希望你一起，他让我消化问候你，消化问候你，希望你一切都好。烧想法 ，really？ 你烧给老板想法，那么烧给建议。捎个建议给组织部。There it is. But I think 传达 is better. Not, or maybe 传达 is also, no, 转达. Like you retransmit or you convey. All right. And how does, what we're going to do, 传递 it into this. 传递是一个更为正式和广泛的词，表示传送。That's another one again, isn't it? 传送，传递。Uh-oh. Okay. 传递，传送。递送信息和物品。So maybe this one is better. 传递 or more general. 不仅包括无形的东西，也包括有形的东西。无形有形。Oh, it seems like I should use these phrases more often. 相比捎传递。相比捎传递的使用范围更广。语气更正式。OK， 信息传递。会议中，他负责传递重要的信息，请把这个消息传递给所有的团队成员。他让我传递一封信给你。All right, so they all seem pretty similar, aren't they? Is 捎传递传送。And the other one was this 传递。 at my stage, I feel like I should know these exist and they mean very close things together. And I think I should just, in my normal reading, pay attention. It's like, oh, okay, they've used it like this, they've used that like that. And then just kind of get an increasing amount of familiarity with these words. 爱不释手, 成语. It's 成语 time. Just a minute, I need the bathroom. One pause. Oh, all right. So, what were we doing? 爱不释手. Yeah, 爱 meaning love. 不 meaning no, not willing to in this case. 不 or do not do something. 释 meaning 释放, right? Or release. And 手 is your hand. So you love something so dearly that you don't let it go. Actually, I think the canonical example is kind of like a book. You like this book so much, you really, really like this book that you cannot put it down. 爱不释手. Yeah, so I think that's the canonical example. 爱不释手. 爱不释手. Fondle admiring. I don't think you necessarily need to fondle it. Yeah, all right, let's ignore all that. 这本书太棒了，那我棒极了。我是太爱不释手的，爱不释手啊。Yeah, so canonical example is a book. Another book. 这部小说很有意义，简直使我爱不释手。Yeah. So this guy, George, 乔治对他的新萨克斯风 I've always called it 萨克斯, but 萨克斯风 okay, 萨克斯风爱不释手. Yeah, he likes his saxophone. 作品喜欢他的作品让我爱不释手. That doesn't make... Does that make sense to you? All right, what's the grammar here? So 让我爱不释手. Before 让, you need to have something to cause me 爱不释手, to be like this. So this is what is causing me to do this. 喜欢他被我喜欢的作品. I'm a bit skeptical of the grammar here. I don't know. 邮差? What is邮差? Yeah, this one is a... So 差, you know from 出差, right? Yeah, send on an errand. Okay, 邮差爱不释手. I don't think you have to admire it. I don't think you have to fondle it. It's more like... Yeah, fondling is more like fidgeting and this sort of thing. 新的桌面有太多的东西，让人爱不释手了。So on the table, new desktop. I'm interpreting this as a physical table, but it could be a desktop on a computer. There's many things on it that people will 爱不释手, make them 爱不释手, fall in love with, find utterly irresistible. 让我爱不释手, 妻子爱不释手. Yeah, so here you see there is no 让, so it seems like it's not obligatory. What is that? Masa. That's the first time I've encountered this. 说 mas 说 魔说 魔说着那套时尚的裙子，妻子爱不释手. So here this would be functioning as a verb. Yeah, to find something utterly irresistible. 它是一款这个频道的播放器。So player, okay. But player doesn't mean 播放器. All right. 他让我爱不释手. So I get the feeling this is some like speaker system that plays whatever Blip FM is playing. 我10岁时，第一次玩保龄球，玩保龄球，自此以后我就对它爱不释手了。So when I was 10, I played bowling, 保龄球, and I quickly, 我就对它，我爱不释手了。So this is functioning as a verb here. 你一定会爱不释手。Yeah. So my mental canonical example is a book. Someone really likes that book so much that they can't put it down. They really like that book. Next is 圈套. 圈套 kind of literally means a trap, snare kind of thing. It's used quite like in English actually. It's used quite figuratively as well. Like, I feel like I've fallen into your trap, this sort of thing. It can mean things like scams and things like that kind of thing. That sort of thing. 圈套. No, not that one. 圈套. 圈套. So 我上了你的圈套, if I remember correctly. I fell into your, no, 下圈套. Maybe this one. 偏入圈套. So trap, snare, trick. Yeah. Where's my all right, let's go to Pleco. Sorry, my Wi-Fi is always like this. 圈套. Huh? 圈套, this one. 圈套. 套住东西的圈儿. 圈儿. How do you pronounce it? 圈儿. 比喻受人上当, 受骗的计策. Yeah, it's a trap. Like it's someone's doing something to deceive you and trick you, and maybe give them your money. 设下圈套. Yeah, 设下圈套. So this is to lay a trap. 误入圈套. This is so mistakenly fall into a trap. 中圈套. So I should use this one. 中圈套. Yeah, I remember using this once. So when I encountered some scammers, there was this scam going on, I guess, at the time. Where was it? I forget which city I was in at the time. So they pretend to be like these devout Buddhists and so on, and they get you to sign their book, and it's like, oh, okay. And then they uncover another page where it's got your name and how much you've donated. Yeah, I'm not giving you money. But the thing is, they've filled in all these other names as if all these other people had already donated hundreds of yuan. And it's like, yeah, there's zero chance anyone has donated any money to you unless, not voluntarily. And they specifically target foreigners because, I remember saying, 这是圈套. Yeah. That's an appropriate time. So do you understand what I mean? They had this book and they were pretending like they were devout Buddhists. And it's like, oh, they seem really nice. And so you're like, oh, yeah, sign the book. And it's like, oh, you want my signature? Okay, I'll put it in. I don't know why. Don't really. And then they uncover the page and it's like, oh, yeah, and now you make a donation. And it's like, no. Like if they're asking for donations of like several hundred yuan as well, right? It's like, yeah, it's a total scam. And yeah, that's when I used 圈套. 这是圈套. I think I just said to them, 这是圈套, 对吗? Basically, it's a trap or a trick. Yeah, I mean, of course, it's very rude to say that, but of course, when they're scammers and they're trying to scam you out of money. Yeah. 圈套, 圈套. Yeah, I remember that. That sort of thing really just kind of gives you a bad impression, right? So I shouldn't say, yeah, 是一个圈套, 是个圈套, 是个圈套. 这个问题是个圈套. Yeah, so sometimes political questions are traps. Like, they're sometimes quite dishonest. Right? So if you come from a science background, we're focused on finding correct answers and like thinking about things carefully and weighing up all the evidence, whereas a lot of questions, are especially in political circles, are more focused on embarrassing your opponent. Like things like facts are kind of like, yeah, off to the side, not so important. Yeah, this one. 是个圈套. It's a scam. Yeah. Yeah, I really kind of still remember that there were fairly old ladies and they looked fairly innocent until they started asking for several hundred yuan in donations. Like, there's zero chance anyone's giving you that much money. Oh, like, oh, I'm still, oh, scammers, oh. 他的诺言是个圈套. Promises are a trap. Yeah, it really left me with like a very unpleasant, very unpleasant feeling because they were pretending to be Buddhists as well. It was like, yeah. I'm assuming like actual Buddhists would not even do anything remotely similar to that. Yeah. I've seen them at the airport as well. They wear all the official uniforms or official looking uniforms and they tell you what to do. Yeah, but they're not official at all. Yeah, it's a 圈套. 是个圈套而已. 只不过是个圈套而已. Can you say 圈套而已? Probably. 是个圈套而已. You need to be careful. All right, 圈套. 圈, you've probably seen 圈meaning maybe in words phrases such as 绕了一圈 or 春 no 圈 okay, it's in other words. Let's look it up on here. Oh, can't think of it all right now. 圈套, 圈子, 圆圈, 线圈, 花圈. No, not that one. No, I'm thinking 卷. 花卷. 花卷 is kind of like type of food. 春卷. That's different, isn't it? I get them mixed up because they're written very similar, aren't they? 圈套, 圈子, 圆圈. All right. And 套. What is 套 here? Don't know. What is the 套? 套住. Encase cover. Like a pillow cover. Is a pillow 枕头套? Is that right? 枕头套. Pillowcase. Um. 枕头套. Yeah, pillowcase. 枕头套. So this 套 is like surrounding, like a glove. 手套. 手套. So it surrounds and ensnares. Yeah. Anyway, this is not a nice topic. Let's move on. 归还. 归. 归 has a few meanings. 还 you probably know from 还书. When you go to the library. If you come to China, I suggest you make use of library books. So this is some library book. You can see the number here. 还书. 威海市图书馆. Yeah. So you need to 还书 when you finished reading it or when it's time. 归 kind of means to return. 归 it's used in a few different words, like 归国, right? Return to your country. 归国. Oops. Yeah, 归国. All right. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? That's why I was so hesitant to give it a kind of specific definition, because if you look at it, there's like, well, there's nine definitions, all right. Oh, one is a surname, so maybe 8. We're looking at this one, I guess. 返回. So yeah, it just, in this word, no, 还给. Could be this one. There it is, 归还. No, I said the wrong thing. It's here. 还给是返回. So 返回 is to return. So 是返回 is to cause something to return. Yeah. All right. So they both kind of mean one. So 归 and 还 both mean to return. So let's look at some example sentences for 归还. What things can be 归还? Hmm. 这幅画已归还给合法所有权人. So the painting is being returned to its legal 所有权, like legal rights holders, rightful owner. 归还贷款, so repay the loan. 归还它的时候, so the book is being 归还. Yeah, I would just say 还. 归还 sounds a bit formal to me. 若能及时将归还图书馆. So take the book and return it to the library. 我们将不胜感激. 不胜. So this is just very. Yet another way of saying very. We saw that before when we looked at 不胜荣幸, right? 他拿出法院强制令, 要求这家报纸归还该文件. So he took out a court injunction to return the document. So 这家, so presumably 这家报纸. Yeah, so sometimes this happens in Chinese. 报纸, you would know this as a newspaper, right? This thing. This is a 报纸. 一张报纸. But we changed the measure word. 一家报纸. Different meaning, right? So presumably this is like 报社. Yeah, so by changing the measure word, you have a different meaning. 这家报纸. So this newspaper company, right? Against the newspaper. Yeah, in English, the newspaper can also refer to the company. Okay, 公平合理的讲, 不可能指望他一下子归还全部借款. Okay, so he couldn't be reasonably expected to pay the 借款, the loan, borrowed money, all at once. Yeah, okay. 归还, to return. How are we going for time? Maybe we'll do one more. 从容. 从容 meaning, yeah, calm, leisurely. You often use it as an adverb rather than adjective. 从容. And you often say 从容不迫. Presumably, there, 从容, 他从容不迫. It's just unhurried. I guess it is an adjective, but I often encounter it 从容 as an adverb. It describes how you do something. Okay, 悠闲从容. 他去了悠闲从容. So this is one of these cases in Chinese grammar where what comes after the verb describes the verb, right? So this is a complement. So this is the same as saying 他吃饭吃的 no 他悠闲从容的吃饭饭吃的悠闲从容 So you can completely rearrange these sentences in all sorts of different ways. 他表现出从容自信和冷静 This is definitely an adjective, isn't it? Definitely an adjective. 吃午饭曾是一件从容的事 So the 曾 here means it used to be. It no longer is. Was. Yeah, the was here it does not imply that it no longer is, unlike the 曾. Yeah, so I think these are not exactly the same, the English and the Chinese. 他说得好，你有一种从容的风度。哦，你说得好，你说得好，你有 So an unhurried demeanor. 从容就是 So this is functioning as a noun. Calmness maybe. 从容就是赢得比赛的技巧。Okay, ease? No, I think calmness or something. 他一贯的从容优雅来解围 What is 解围? Lift the siege? Came to the rescue. Oh, okay, metaphorically. So I often see 从容不迫。不迫。从容不迫。I think this is a very common collocation. 从容不迫。这位演讲者风度老练。So 风度 demeanor, grace, 老练 experienced, seasoned. 从容不迫 composed and steady. Yeah. 从容 So maybe, yeah, this is what I usually encounter. 我们从容地走进旅馆 So 从容 unhurriedly walked in the 旅馆 hotel 旅馆 从容接纳 We reckon unhurried acceptance, calm acceptance. So this is more like unruffled. The feathers are not ruffled. 你有一种从容的风度。从容 we said that one. So 从容 I see it quite often as an adverb. 水鼠 is a water rat, is it? 水鼠从容的继续笑地站了起来。文雅从容地站着 Yeah, with grace and ease and calm, unhurried, unruffled. 从容地在风景中漫散 Yeah, so 漫散漫步 Yeah, 漫步 Yeah, 漫步 kind of means stroll, saunter, walk around slowly. Perambulate. Do people actually use the word perambulate? Yeah, so it kind of almost implies 从容 already. All right, so it is often used as an adverb, as you can see. Is it often used as an adjective? Yes, it is. So I shouldn't 从容的态度，从容的境界。What is that? Calm state. 境界 I don't think that's correct. Maybe this should be 心态 rather than 境界. This doesn't make sense to me. 从容的计划 an unhurried plan. 从容的举止 an unruffled bearing. That sort of thing. So it's good as an adjective, good as an adverb. All right. 中央 yeah, literally means center, right? 中央 So let's look at image. 中央 yeah, that didn't help very much. So these are universities, right? Oh, it's right to left here. 中央大学. So this is a Taiwanese university. 中央大学. 中央财经大学. Finance and economics. So literally it means in the center, right? However, it's used like this, usually in names of things. 中央公园, Central Park. Oh, is it New York Central Park? This one's New York Central Park. 中央公园. There it is. New York Central Park. I went there once. Yeah, it's really quite a nice place, isn't it? 中央公园, Central Park. So, okay, 中央. What is the yang? Have I seen yang in any other words? I don't recall seeing this yang in any other words. 中央. 中央电视台, right? The CCTV, the second C, China Central Television. 中央. Center middle. You often, where is this one? 朝鲜. Sorry. 朝鲜, North Korea, 中央通讯社. So North Korean Central News Agency. 党中央 Party Center. Don't quite know what that means. Yeah, you see it in politics. This, like phrases like this. 中共, 中 is 中国, 共 is 共产党, right? 中央办公厅. Yeah, I don't know what the significance is. It's this is what you get if you look it up. General Office of the Central Committee of the CCP, responsible for technical and logistical matters relating to the Central Committee. Yeah. Yeah. 中央电视台, right? 电视台. 中央电视台, CCTV. China Central Television. This is where I encountered 中央. Okay, where is yang? 中央. 夜幕央, 乐舞央. No. 我央你一件事. Oh, this one. 中央, I have encountered this one. 中央央视. Oh, this is an abbreviation for the 中央电视台. 央行. 中央银行的简称. All right. So these are all abbreviations. 央求. Don't know that one. 请求. All right. So the one we were, sorry, I'm not sure. We were just looking at Zhenyang epicenter. But maybe there's other words for this as well. Zhenyang. Yeah, I think it's not the only one. Copy. Paste. Yeah, 正中, 中心. 正中, maybe this is more common. Yeah. So maybe 中央 the yang is basically just 中央 the yang and not much else. Yeah, usually you see it 中央 in what we saw, political department names and university names, this kind of bureaus and things like this. Things that maybe your average Joes don't like. Well, maybe how should I say this? You don't get too involved in them, right? Not unless you've got some specific task at hand. All right, that'll do for this video. I think 19 words, nearly 2 hours. That'll do. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. I have to go back and get rid of that my email being exposed. I will see you in the next one. Please remember to like, subscribe, leave comments, or at least leave friendly comments. And I'll see you in the next video. 下次聊，拜拜。